So, how do you put pictures in resin? First things first, get your picture. And now we don't have a laminating machine. Why? We're going to do it one time and who knows when we're going to do it again. So, I got these Scotch self-seal laminating pouches. No machine needed. I have used these before and I will use them again. So I'm just going to save this one. I'm only going to put one picture in here. And what I'm going to do is kind of just cut it out. And the reason I'm not putting the other one in there is because there's not a lot of room. This is actually going into a table. There's not a lot of room, and what I'm going to do is carve the number and the name into the table with my CNC machine, and just kind of go from there. Like, I just don't want to take up unnecessary room. I don't want it to look tacky, basically. I don't know how pictures in the river is going to look, but it's not my table, so I will do as I'm told. I think it's going to look badass anyways, regardless, but I just don't want too many pictures in the table because I don't want to take away from the rest of it because there's going to be bullets. Square my ruler. It's really big. I'm a woodworker, what can I say? And we're going to take this off. And we're going to put this down. No. And there it is. So, you don't want to just stick a photo into resin. Bad things happen. Colors bleed. It's just not going to look good. So, in doing this, the picture's protected and it's going to not bleed out, not do all the things that we don't want it to do. It says remove this strip first, and I didn't. So now I'm going to get it sealed around the picture as close as I can. And I'm sure you can use like an ID or something, but my nail will work just fine. So just saying, you got limited amount of tools, and there it is. So I'm going to cut it out. Now you can see where there's like where the lamination stops. So we're going to go on the outside of that. And it's clear, so you're not going to be able to see like the extra. We are going to get as close as we can. But you can see where the lamination stops. So we don't want any epoxy to get in there. So obviously, if you're doing more than one, I would just lay all my pictures down and then kind of go that way. Like I said, I only want to do one, so I'm just going to do my one. But if you were doing like, say, a set of coasters or ornaments or something like that, most definitely don't waste like your stuff, don't waste your money. Do them all at once. I'm sure you could probably cut it down, cut the sheets down. I've also got, I got these for my babies, like coloring pictures and stuff. I'll show you as soon as I'm done. So I'm gonna cut this down just to make it easier. So I actually think this is gonna kind of look cool in there. So he's number 32, and I'm going to put the number into the table as well. So there's our picture. It's safe, it's laminated, and it's gonna be able to go into epoxy. So that's how you do that. So here's our picture. So here's the picture. And like I said, you can see where the lamination stops. So it's like right before that. You see the different color? So this is the picture, and this is going to go inside of the table, and it's going to be protected, and it's going to be safe. So this is how I put pictures in epoxy. If you want to see the full video on the table, I'm actually currently working on it, and it should be done by the beginning of next week, because it's going to be quite a few steps, and hopefully Monday. So we'll get some seal coats on there Monday, hopefully. So this is our picture. So here's the table, and here's the picture. There's no color bleed, there's no warping. The picture looks just as it did before I added it under the epoxy. And that's how you do it. You don't need a machine. If you got any questions, feel free to comment.